When you hear the name Steph Curry, you immediately think the greatest shooter of all times. But what often gets overlooked is just how elite his ball handling is. His ability to weave through the defenses, make split-second decisions, and leave defenders frozen is what makes him unguardable on the court. In this video, we're going to do a full handle breakdown on Steph Curry, his signature moves, his lightning fast reaction, how he even creates space. We're even going to look at some drills that he does that makes him have this elite handle in game. But in order to do that, we first need to focus on his hand-eye coordination. Curry is a tight ball handler. He tends to keep the ball close to his body when there's a lot of pressure. He takes more dribbles attacking the rim than players normally would, giving him more control of the ball when he drives. Normally players would take 2 dribbles in the paint then go up, but notice how many dribbles it takes Curry before he goes up. Curry's hand-eye coordination allows him to control the ball with extreme precision. Even while moving at high speeds, he's able to manipulate the ball while keeping his hand on top of the ball and putting the ball exactly where he wants it to be. Curry's hand-eye coordination allows him to make quick adjustments to his dribble when he sees how defenders react. He's able to do this by keeping his eyes on the defender and by putting his hand on the side of the ball with a wide grip. This is known as a float dribble. This gives him ball control without having to carry the ball. This helps him with his overall ball control and helps him maintain full possession of the ball even when it seems like he's losing it. He uses this to his advantage as sometimes defenders step up and allows him to go right by. It's crazy the amount of times that this actually happens in games and then it ends up turning into a highlight. That says a lot about Curry though. It says a lot about his ability to adjust to situations, to stay confident even when he loses the ball for a second. Curry's good balance and quick hands allows him to make crazy elite plays like this, which brings us to the next point, body position. He plays out of a wide base, low hips, knees bent, shoulders in a forward lean, head up to allow him to explode by defenders. The wide stance with the body lean makes it hard to tell which direction Curry is going in. The wide stance is so effective because now Curry can attack off any foot. In this case, he attacks with his inside foot, using the defender's momentum against him. Out of the push cross, he attacks with his inside foot while keeping the ball tight to his body the whole time. Pay attention to this quick shift that he does because we'll talk about it later. But playing out of a low, wide stance gives him a solid center of gravity, making it harder for defenders to tell his movements, making it harder for defenders to push him off balance, allowing him to absorb the contact without losing the ball. Curry's stable base allows him to maintain balance during explosive moves and sudden change in direction with elite footwork. The footwork is key, especially when you're trying to get downhill or just create space to get your shot off. Curry's footwork is incredibly precise. He places his feet just right to shift his momentum instantly, transitioning from dribbling to shooting seamlessly. It's easy for Curry to get by anyone, finding angles to attack the hoop. Curry's footwork isn't just about speed or footwork placement. It's about controlling his angles, his feet matching with his body and his movements, allowing him to find angles to attack the defense. Curry sets up all his moves with a skip, either going back or laterally before he drives or pulls up for a shot. This makes it very hard to tell in which direction Curry is going, while being able to set up angles for him to attack the hoop or to help him create space so that when the defender reacts, he's able to counter and shoot off the dribble. Curry's wide stance and footwork allows him to move laterally, adding a subtle change in pace, giving him time to read the defender's movements and allowing him to get to any spot on the court, making him unguardable. So let's focus more on Curry's change in pace and direction. He starts at a moderate pace, then accelerates when the defender hesitates, changing directions, catching him off guard. Curry's quick change in pace and direction often catches defenders out of position, allowing him to manipulate the defense. Here's another example as Curry knows that he's going to fight over the screen, so he uses the behind the back to change direction, then accelerates downhill. Or in this clip when Curry notices that Zubac backs up into the paint and Markieff Morris is not in the right spot. Markieff Morris, knowing that Curry is a shooting threat, has to rush out to the line and chase Curry off the three-point line into the paint. Curry uses this to his advantage as he knows that now Markieff Morris has to rush him off the line, so he uses it through the legs to change direction, drawing in Zubac, passing it to Looney for open dunk. So remember earlier when I said pay attention to the quick shifts? Curry uses these quick shifts when he's feeling a lot of pressure to free him up to make a play. He uses these quick shifts to take advantage of the defender's misstep, hoping that they bite and that it frees him up enough just to get his shot off. The reason why the quick shift works so well is because Curry is composed and he's not rattled by pressure. Pay attention to how much pressure LeBron James is applying here and how Curry uses his handle with the quick shift to take advantage of LeBron James' misstep to create space and then attack the rim hard. Curry is always calm, relaxed, composed while handling the ball under pressure. This helps him read defenders' missteps and gives him the confidence to take tough shots. So if you made it this far into the video, you're probably thinking, what drills can I do to learn how to dribble like this? Let me help you out with that. Drills that Curry does that are very simple that get him into the rhythm of shooting. But the main thing is, these are moves that he does in games. So when he's working out on them, he reps them out so that they're able to translate in game. So that when he's playing, he can perform these moves effortlessly. Here's another drill where Curry's working on his hand-eye coordination. Listen to what Curry has to say about this.
One of my favorite drills is hand-eye coordination drills with the ball. We use a tennis ball a lot to contrast the size of a basketball so that your mind is working while your hands are working at the same time and working on your motor skills and your coordination. And so you're not really thinking about dribbling. It's all your attention's on the tennis ball and making sure you can catch it and throw it back to your target. That's a drill that I use to help prepare myself and condition myself to not think about the ball while I'm dribbling and be able to see and as a point guard, that's really important.
Thanks, Curry. As you can see, Curry works on dribbling moves that he's going to perform in game, and he reps them out. Just like you can see here, Curry is doing dribbling drills laterally because this is the type of movement Curry does in game. I suggest if you want better handles to work on your basketball movement so that you're able to perform these moves, and do some tennis ball drills so that you're able to get better handles and perform signature moves like this. Or like his hesitation that gets defenders up in the air. Or his step back move that creates so much space. Or maybe his behind the back wrap that he keeps close to his body.
Aminu on Curry, behind the back, 3-point is up. Oh, but Curry recovers, shot clock winding down. Curry's gonna have to put it up, launches it up, shot clock. Ah!
Or how about his favorite combo, the through the legs behind the back. As soon as Curry entered this league, his handle improved every year. Known as the greatest shooter, we can't continue to overlook how elite his handle is due to his creativity, his confidence, and most importantly, his work ethic. Now, if you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate that. And I hope you liked the video, I hope you subscribe, and I hope you leave a comment. By doing that, you know it helps your boy and it helps the algorithm. But now, if you're tired of me talking and you just now want to go out and just try these things or even do the workout that you saw in this video, no problem with that. I want you to do that. Just make sure you smash the like button on the way out. But if you still want to figure out what type of ball handle you have, or If you want to know how to shoot better off the dribble, I suggest you watch these videos right here. It will help you shoot better off the dribble and get buckets, where you'll be running down the court and you'll be saying to people,